Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for joining us again for another video. Jen and I were filming yesterday when I suddenly realized that Superman 2025 is available for renting or buying on Amazon Prime. And I was like, babe, we've got to do this movie. I gave a review with my buddy Matt when it was in theaters. I had a lot of people that had some thoughts on that. Well, some time has passed. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a rewatch. Superman is one of my favorite characters, so anytime that there's a new movie or new TV show or something, I really always like to check those out. And I'm a little bit behind on some of my Superman stuff for the current age. I still need to watch Superman and Lois, but I enjoyed this one a lot. I'm really excited to see Jen's take on it, especially because Jen watched all of the Superman movies on the channel for the first time. So I'm really curious to see what you're gonna think about the new Superman, because Henry Cavill's out now, and how you feel like it relates to some of the other movies that we've done, and just some of your thoughts going into it.
I am very curious how I'm going to feel about this movie as well, because I thoroughly enjoyed the original Superman. I enjoy the Superman character as a whole. However, my biggest hesitation is the change in actor. And I know for some people it's not a big deal. They can watch the movie, enjoy it, even though it's a different person playing it. For me, it's harder because I feel like I not only have an attachment to that actual character, but I do have some sort of attachment to the actor that's playing him. So when they change it up, it throws me for a loop a little bit. It kind of takes me out of the movie. So Henry Cavill, I love him. I still to this day do not understand why he is not playing Superman, because I think he's perfect for that role. But just being completely honest, I think that's gonna be my biggest uphill battle with this movie. Holden did his review of the movie with Matt, but I didn't really read any of the comments. I didn't want to be spoiled from the preview. I know there's a dog in it. I'm just really curious to see where this is going to stand. Also, I'm curious where most people stand with this movie. Do they end up liking it? Do they not? The reception for the actor that's playing Superman? Those are the things that are kind of going through my head, but I'm very curious to check this out.
Yeah, that's a good question. I won't go over like every single point I did in my initial review, but I will elaborate on some things, and some things that I've noticed just about how we review movies and superhero movies in general, because we're seeing this like trend that a movie has to be all or nothing. It's either the greatest interpretation of Superman or it's the absolute worst. And so for people like me who had some preferences that I would have preferred to have seen, but can understand why people liked it and kind of rate within that realm still highly, even something like that is, oh, so you absolutely hated the movie. I'm like, no guys, I really liked it a lot. But we'll get into that at the end. So I'm not gonna go over every single point, but I will talk about some specifics and leave it mostly up for Jen's review. Also, don't forget to check out Patreon because this movie just came out. It's Warner Brothers, so it's already gonna be cut down a bit. So if you'd like to watch the full-length reaction of the Superman movie with us, you can do that over on Patreon. It's a great way to support the channel. There's also a lot of exclusive content. We're watching Dexter Resurrection exclusively over there. The full series of Arcane is over there. We're doing a couple of the TV shows in the future over there. Exclusive stuff with Walking Dead coming soon, but you'll see some of that. But before we get into it, we can't forget the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day says, holy heck, dude, is this film gonna be as much or more divisive as The Last Jedi? Talking about Superman 2020. I don't think so. I think that The Last Jedi was super controversial at the time because of the place the Star Wars franchise was in the moment when it came released. Superman is too to some degree, but it is surprisingly very divisive. Kind of going back to what I was talking about, everything has to be all or nothing nowadays. And I just don't subscribe to that. But thank you so much for that comment of the day. Let us know what you think about this movie being as divisive or just divisive in general. Let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do, we can't forget to thank today's sponsor.
You come to me and ask me these questions on this, the day of my daughter's lawsuit. Everybody knows the truth. You could be insured, but you're not in good hands. You may have saved 15% by switching over, but we'll find any loophole or technicality we can to not pay. We may sell customers peace of mind, but what you're really getting is a bureaucratic nightmare. We can't allow this law firm to continue to make a joke out of us by continuing to reject our lowball offers and recovering $25 billion for their clients. It seems we can make them an offer they can refuse.
When we talk about justice, there's an assumption with the American people, Your Honor. An assumption that if you don't have deep enough pockets, you don't stand a chance against these big companies. You could be injured on the job due to gross negligence, and instead of being taken care of, you could be let go, harassed, or bullied into compliance. You need someone to fight for you.
Someone like Morgan & Morgan. These big insurance companies require a big law firm. Size matters, and having America's largest personal injury law firm on your side means that they have the resources to get you the best results if you end up working with them. If you are in a serious accident or are injured in any way, you should know how to protect your rights. Don't overthink it. Take action to protect your rights, and Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you the compensation you deserve if you become their client. You know something, young man? You've made quite the compelling case. Here's something you're all going to be hearing more of. This court finds in favor of Morgan & Morgan. If you ever got seriously injured, your case could be worth millions. You're only a few clicks away from potentially changing your life. It's so easy. You can start your claim right now with Morgan & Morgan by going to forthepeople.com/Hardman or clicking the link in the description or the pinned comment or scanning the QR code that's on your screen. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
You are ridiculous.
My Superman mug. This is actually sent to me by Old Spice. So, Old Spice, not sponsored, but thank you for the mug. Sorry, it wasn't my fit. Never mind. Okay, all right, let's do it. You'll have to tell me what you think about his suit, too.
Yeah, right off the bat, don't like the
You don't like his suit?
underwear on the outside.
Oh, that's sick. I do. I like that.
But you like it
style.
because there's probably like a nostalgia factor.
Probably to some, but I liked Henry Cavill's suit, too. He didn't have it.
That's part of the movie right
Here
here.
comes Falcon.
More like Boston.
Yeah, more like Boston, for sure.
This is a CG dog,
Yes.
100%.
Yeah. I know they based it a little bit off of James Gunn's dog. Where'd he get that dog collar made?
So Crypto has superpowers too?
Yeah, he's a Kryptonian dog.
Have we seen Crypto in previous Superman stuff?
No, nothing that we've seen. I thought you took Fox to see the Super Pets movie. Well, Crypto was in that, too.
I just don't remember the dog coming with him. How can
It
he
didn't,
be a
it didn't
Kryptonian
originally.
dog?
Yeah, he didn't come originally. Same for Supergirl, though. She was like sent separately.
No need to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it.
He looked at me.
I put your parents' message on to soothe you.
Bradley Cooper.
Really?
Bradley Cooper as Jor-El. She's someone famous too, but her name escapes me.
Hope vitalizes our hearts, and that hope is you, Kal-El. And the rest of the message is lost.
That's cool.
Very pretty.
You may fire when ready.
What?
Whoa!
He landed somewhere near here. I can't see where.
Golly.
What is this? I told you to keep an eye on him.
We feed the canine, but he is unruly. Couldn't in our heart of hearts care less whether he lives or dies.
Ow! Ow! Stop it! Stop!
You can't leave him now.
Look at those cloth Sims.
Superman has abandoned you!
Dang.
Accelerate the portals.
Target in sight.
He's back. 18A.
Those are machines that they're controlling.
Yeah, well, they don't know what that hammer is. He's like giving them instructions on how to fight, at least. Oh!
Like he knows Superman's every move before he makes it.
Been studying him for years.
The entire structure has descended into the eyes.
We'll continue to feel the wrath of the Hammer of Moravia.
Once I gave you free falafel. You saved women from being hit by attacks. You saved us so many times. Now it's our turn.
Maybe you shouldn't have done that thing in Jarheim for Superman.
nice hair.
Matt goes, he's got that broccoli cut.
Kind of reminds me of like a shaggy dog.
Sorry, Perry.
Just wanted to call and say congratulations on that front page.
I thought it was great, Clark.
Yeah, front page, big time.
Tell him don't be a stranger.
Oh, this is gonna be us in a couple decades.
Stranger.
Don't be a stranger. We're kind of like that already.
It's all there in my article.
And I'd actually have to make it through your writing.
Ha ha ha, very funny, Lois.
It does make you wonder.
Wonder what?
Wonder Woman.
Pretty obvious the goal was kicking Superman's ass.
Oh, he didn't completely kick Superman's ass. Superman did say he thought the hammer might be faking a Baravian accent.
Superman said that. It's funny that you keep getting all these interviews with Superman.
I think there's anything funny about good journalism, Lois.
Ultraman. You created this man.
Have we heard Ultraman before?
No.
More than capable of containing any otherworldly threat.
Big Blue stopped the war. Naive, maybe, but well-intentioned.
No one would profit more from a war with Baravia and Jaranpur than you. I'd say that having Superman out of the way might not be bad for business.
So she's like catching on right away.
Yeah.
A hidden headquarters in Antarctica that violates 12 international treaties. Superman is popular. Less so every day, according to chatter online.
What's this kryptonite stuff called?
It's called kryptonite.
None left on the planet.
I have a workaround for that.
What are you doing here?
Your favorite. Breakfast for dinner.
That's your favorite.
So in the other Superman movie we saw, they were just like he had a big crush on her, right?
Well, she
In
didn't.
it front when we started at the beginning.
Yeah.
Very funny today.
She didn't know he was Superman.
hilarious.
This movie, we kind of hit the ground running. He's already been Superman. They're already together.
Yeah.
The glasses.
They won't fool everyone forever. Ethically, these interviews are, you literally know the questions in advance.
Okay, so I'll let you interview me.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
How about now?
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire. Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions in Baravia. That's funny?
I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. Baravia invaded Jarhanpur. I showed up and told them that wasn't right.
Did you interact at all with the president of Baravia?
That was between us.
I would ask that question whether or not I knew the answer to it.
After I stopped the war, I went to see Burkos. I flew him out to the desert and I placed him against a cactus.
Torture.
No, I told him he'll have to personally answer to me.
What did you mean by that?
Have a more serious discussion, that's all.
Tearing up his back on a cactus.
Gurkos was gonna kill people.
Siding with a nation has not been a friend to the
Jarhanpur
US.
has changed, does not give another nation.
Government maintains they're freeing the Jarhanpur.
You know that's very silly.
I do?
Now you're being dishonest, Lois.
How am I being dishonest?
Where's the button?
Stop, it's...
You know as well as I do that the Baravian government is not well-intentioned.
But do I know that? No, I don't. You think this is going well?
I think I'm doing a good job.
Did you consult with the president?
No.
The Secretary of Defense?
No.
Or any U.S. official before seemingly acting as a representative of the United States?
I wasn't representing anybody except...
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die!
You've gotten a lot of heat on social media lately.
So this event is what kicked off Lex Luthor taking advantage
Came up with it. I thought I'd try to work.
and sending in his Baravian
Yeah, he's...
to respond.
That part.
Yeah. Was already had issues with Superman prior to that.
Right.
Like they had said, but yeah.
Why are you being...
It's an opening.
People on social media are suspicious because you are an alien.
I've been very honest about that. I come from a planet called Krypton. My parents, they sent me here as a baby to save my life, to serve humanity, and to help the world to be a better place.
They said that.
They did. That message is why I do what I do. I cherish it more than anything.
Awful lot of people out there maintaining your hashtag super spy, hashtag super.
Come on, Lois, you know that one specifically irritates me. I'm gonna go.
Really?
I'm not walking out of an interview.
No,
I'm just,
this
it's
is
late.
what you do every time you're faced with
I'm not
conflict. You
doing
get
anything.
mad.
I knew this would never work.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Nothing. I told you I wasn't good at relationships. The real Antarctica. So cool.
Who is the influencer?
He was right ahead.
Why is, what's the purpose of it?
I think they'll say.
Superman, I preemptively put up. I do apologize, but this is a restricted area. Wait, can we talk?
Oh no. How did it just open for him?
Good question.
Does he somehow like have the Kryptonian DNA or whatever?
You'll see.
Nice.
This dog is extremely dangerous to be here on the planet, though.
Oh no, that's not right.
Hopefully there's something on here we can use to convince the general Superman requires immediate action. Cocky grin and a stupid outfit. Nothing's felt right since he showed up. Can you get in?
What if the Kryptonian shows up?
I'm creating a distraction.
This message. It's damaged, but there's more.
Ketchup. 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 Ketchup.
All you hear is ketchup.
Ketchup.
What the heck is that?
It'll get bigger.
Like a Timu Godzilla?
It's a kaiju. Honestly, what a nightmare universe to live in, just as like a person. This type of stuff just happening semi-regularly.
Everybody okay? Eyes up here.
I wonder if Henry Cavill saw this.
I'm sure he did. I think he actually messaged or like talked to David Cornsweet.
Did he?
Yeah.
Aww.
Just like a classic thing to do, you know.
That stand-up guy.
Deep, slow breaths, ma'am. You're gonna be fine.
A stupid haircut.
The Justice Gang has arrived on the scene.
Justice Gang.
Hawk Girl?
Yeah, you have not seen her before. Yeah.
Does she relate to Hawkeye?
No,
Like, are they brother
no. That well, for one thing, that's Marvel. This is DC, but she's actually like has like hawk abilities, I guess. She's technically an alien too. I think she's like her own race of hawk people. And this is a Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific.
It's hiding.
We've never seen him before.
Trying to figure out a way to get it out if you're alive.
Oh, come on, man.
What?
They're good guys?
Yeah, the Justice Gang.
Oof.
I made giant oven mitts.
Good for you, asshole! I'm getting bleaked to death!
This is definitely not Marvel.
I could see Marvel doing stuff like this.
Oven mitts?
I mean, that's campy. Whoa.
Oh, that's cool.
Used in every promotional shot, too.
Come on, be careful!
Oh.
Good gosh, there's gotta be a better way to do it.
Gosh.
I love his like Midwestern talk. Golly.
Come on.
How is this city just not always under construction?
Yeah. Still love in Scary Movie 4. Like, this is Detroit. This is the Detroit after the invasion. Is the same thing. I don't know if we'll have posted Scary Movie 4, but we filmed it already.
Kaiju steaks all round, huh?
Kaiju steaks.
Hopefully to euthanize it less painfully.
Come on, bro. Don't be such a wuss.
Hey, just another day in the life of the Justice Gang.
Not our name?
You okay? Everybody okay?
Just like to say thank you on behalf of Lord Tech Industries.
Why is nobody clapping?
What?
This has to be BS.
Any chance they're mistaken?
Unfortunately, no.
And that hope is you, Colette. We have searched the universe for a home where you can do the most good.
I don't get it. What's bad about that?
The people there are simple. Mind and spirit.
Dispatch of anyone unable or unwilling to serve you, Colette. Take as many wives as you can.
Whoa.
So your genes and Krypton's might will live on in this new frontier.
Seems a little bit out of place.
Rule without mercy.
Lulling us into complacency so he can dominate without resistance.
Oh no.
Who knows how large his secret harem is already?
Dude, you got a secret harem?
Was the message real or not?
That's Isabella Merced.
Gotta be Doctor.
No way, Clark. I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, a lot of people, even after the movie, were saying, like, it could still have been faked. He reiterates it like 8 times in the movie, that it's not, at multiple sources.
So it's real or not?
It is real. James Gunn even confirmed it later. He's like, guys, I couldn't have spelled this out any better.
So his parents really said that?
Yep.
Talking with the president.
Like, maybe Lex, like, did some stuff to it, and you have Mr. Terrific confirming it. Those 28 linguists. I think they mentioned it again at some other point.
Message is authentic.
Yeah, the message is authentic. Like,
I mean, I hope he rots in here.
Why would his parents say that?
Moravia wants to save the people of Jarhanpur.
optics.
As though what I hear finds Moravian women the most attractive, wants to add them to his secret harem.
Oh, here. Brought you a donut from Doe's Holes. It's not fake.
See, reiterates again. It's real.
Right? Yeah. Been thinking of opening one in my half of Jarhanpur.
Superman. I'm sorry.
Aww.
Friend.
Crypto?
Oh, okay, so he's...
Where's the dog?
Dog?
There's my wife.
Where's the dog?
I get it, Superman.
I don't know what dog you're talking about. Ugly dog in a cave.
What did you say?
You heard what he said. You heard him.
The only rabid animal around here is Superman.
He took his dog.
It's guys like this, they always get a whole bunch of
Peacemaker.
ugly secrets.
Like, what kind of a nightmare world where this is just like a normal day?
Because I'm more jacked than they are.
You have a dog?
No, not really. It's more of a foster situation. Oh, no. They've got that handled. I was looking for the dog. The footage is not what it looks like, Lois. I only ever heard the first part of the message. I'm not here to rule over anybody, Lois.
I never thought you were. I was just some punk rock kid from Bakerline, and you're Superman.
I'm punk rock.
You are not punk rock.
I like the Strangle Fellows, PODs.
Those are pop radio bands. They're not punk.
I like
Oh my
POD.
gosh, this is you and me.
It really is. I like POD.
Well, a lot
Youth of the nation, we are. Little Susie, she was only 12, and she was given the world with every chance to excel.
You trust everyone and think everyone
your
you've
heart,
ever met
sweetheart.
is, like, beautiful.
Maybe that's the real punk rock. The DOJ has a warrant out for my arrest, so I'm gonna turn myself in.
Hey.
Maybe they'll take me wherever they took the dog.
It's a dog.
Yeah, and he's not even a very good one, but he's out there, and he's probably scared.
Oh.
I love you, Lois. I probably should have told you that a long time ago.
Is that necessary?
Superman, you don't have any rights to read. We've outsourced your confinement and your interrogation to Planet Watch.
I'm sorry about this.
Your obsession with me is getting a little creepy.
Tall, dark, and Martian isn't my type.
Kryptonian.
Yeah, same diff.
Where are we?
A pocket universe. I'm able to access it from multiple dimensional portals I've set up around the globe. The Element Man, he can metamorphose into any known substance. Kryptonite.
Superman's been out of commission less than a day, and already Baravia's pulling this crap.
Luthor Corp sold them approximately $80 billion worth of arms, but Baravia paid only 1.6.
So Luthor gave them arms for free. Have you found out where they're holding Superman?
No one in the government will say.
That's way too much sugar, Lois.
I party like a rock star, choir boy.
Lex is holding Superman in a pocket universe.
A what? Who's your source?
I can't say, but you owe me.
I love you, Jimmy Olsen. I love you.
Love you.
Jimmy.
Just my monkey bots here farming outrage 24/7.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
We'll learn what we can, and we'll put the varmint down. This is our private correctional institution. Florette wrote a blog about me. There are things I hate more than petty ex-girlfriends. You'd be terminated already if it was up to me. Rex, look who it is. I'll be
That's
back
his
tomorrow to get
kid?
the answers we need.
Sorry we had to meet here.
She's the source.
I don't understand why you stay in that relationship.
All his ex-girlfriends he had in prison in his pocket universe.
What? There seems to be some sort of connection between Bravia and your boyfriend.
Oh, you wanted to see me, Jimmy.
I do, but Eve, how? I could get some real dirt on him, then maybe the two of us
Could be together again?
What is happening?
She's got the hots for Jimmy Olsen.
But you said my toes look like someone spilled shrimp cocktail on the floor.
You have unconventional toes. Who cares? There's other parts of you that people...
Lex tortured a dog the other day.
Jesus Christ.
I like your toes. They're cute.
He makes fun of
I
my
don't make
pinky
fun
toe
of it.
because
I
it is-
don't. Very
even
possible.
though yours is the abnormal
That's
one.
very possible. Me and all the toes I've ever seen on any other human being are all the non-normal ones, and yours is... Don't do that. Don't ignore and drink your thing like you...
I'm dehydrated.
Justice Gang.
We're not called that.
Yeah, your name is Mr. Terrific. You don't get a vote with a name like that. How do you even know Superman anyway? Well, I'm not saying who he is, just that he wears hypno glasses. They make his face look different in your brain.
Really shouldn't be telling me this in case I don't know.
So you know he's Clark Kent.
Why does he trust everyone?
Because we are also of the cloth.
Of the cloth.
I put nanobot GPS trackers into Superman's bloodstream. Even if he was dead, those trackers would still be there. He really is in a pocket universe.
You put nanobot GPS trackers in your friend's bloodstream? So, okay, come on. Let's go. I think this is being done to keep him from interfering with the Baravian invasion.
I took a vow not to get involved in politics.
Oh, that's part of the vow.
It's implied.
So you're just gonna let your friend rot in the pocket universe? That haircut should be against your vows.
That what? I'll have you know.
Looks like Hero's new haircut.
Say otherwise.
Stop making fun of everyone.
I'm not making fun. I got his haircut in the late. Like it was.
We could really pick you
I'm
apart.
sure the comments already do for the most part, especially in this video. It's all good, and then they did this like cross-cut thing, and it just... Anyway, it looks like Guy Gardner now.
We're just seeing each other.
We'll take my ride.
It's like our garage door now.
You have a flying saucer, but you couldn't get a faster grip. It's been seeing each other for a couple of months.
Just to be clear, I'm not into people's emotions.
We had this huge fight, and he told me he loved me, and it just didn't.
Oh gosh, he looks bad. Oh no.
Luther, I barely know him. He gave me food one time.
Who are you working with?
Luther, don't do this.
You eating my food was a great honor, Superman.
Luther, don't do this.
Who raised you as a child?
I believe in you, Superman.
No.
Don't tell him nothing.
Oh my gosh, they actually killed him. He's dead.
Dang.
Can imagine that would go so quickly. I'll be back later with someone else you've chatted with, and I'll kill them too. Maybe that reporter you always do interviews with. Maybe I'll kill Clark Kent next.
Back to your vehicle! Get out of here! Hey!
That's cool.
DNA trail leads to that tent.
It's just a smart one.
Unbelievable. That jackass did create a pocket universe. Just one picometer off, you will have a black hole where Earth used to be.
So I guess you decided to help.
Only because it'll piss off Green Lantern.
I just killed that poor guy. I didn't do anything.
You said you can get to my son, right?
Can he turn it to the sun to give him power?
A question Lex Luthor never thought to ask. Oh boy.
Why are you still gross looking?
I don't know. It must be the sun. I get my powers from the yellow sun. Give me a second.
Hell yeah. We're in. an anti-proton river.
Do we repel?
Where am I gonna get the gear to repel into a pocket universe?
Comes out of your circles or something.
They're three-dimensional. Circles are flat.
Sorry.
Anti-proton river will tear us apart in seconds.
I can't make a sun. Am I a joke to you? I can only make something kind of like a sun. Hydrogen, deuterium, helium.
You're gonna get all of us in trouble.
Hey, bro, what are you doing? Stop that!
Oh, no, no, no.
We're gonna get us killed.
Oh.
Joey!
Joey.
Joey.
Oh.
Just take him. I can't carry him when I change forms.
Carrying the
Like
baby.
a babysitter now.
Carrying Joey.
Stop! Watch the baby! Stop!
Portal's been open too long. We can't stand here much longer.
Joey!
Oh my gosh, I can't watch this.
Bellamy's still weak! All right, freak. What are you gonna do? Splash us? Yes. Please.
I like that guy.
Hot damn.
What?
It's a flying dog.
Come on, come on! No, no, no! Black hole! Crypto! Come here, boy! Stop it! Crypto! Help us out! Man, you are so weird. Crypto! No, leave it!
Crypto's really becoming a liability here.
Yeah. And just in the nick of time.
Those things aren't cheap! There's more people. We gotta go get them.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not through here, you can't. Fuck, what the?
It's kryptonite poisoning.
Take the T-craft. I need to stay back here and make sure the portal is secure.
Oh.
No. Dog. I really need you to. Come on.
Pick that up! Get out of here, you idiot!
That was uncalled for.
Go! Move!
To find him.
Oh, I'm so done, Jimmy. I have everything you need to ruin Lex forever.
What?
How dare he throw
Good for her.
You have to promise me we get to hang this weekend.
Oh. He like really likes him.
Jimmy, just say yes, dude.
How long?
Oh.
Weekend.
All weekend?
Oh no.
E?
Oh my gosh. All right, Jimmy.
There you go, Jimbo.
I'm Martha. This is John. I'm Lois.
I'm here to kill people.
Clark. That ain't. Don't mind him, Lois. He's just a big old mush.
How do you do it, Jimmy?
Look, I didn't even want to bother you, but you told me to call with anything I got.
I'm not really sure that sexy selfies are. Your hot ex is a genius.
Hot?
Oh.
Remotely so open. It is not safe.
We can close the aperture later. If we can't find him, we'll need to draw him out.
That could tear a dimensional rift.
You think I don't? No.
That shouldn't happen.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh boy.
Superman won't be able to ignore that.
Dog.
It's just so sweet. Not very helpful, but
I mean, he's downright dangerous.
yeah, real dangerous.
I mean, if he like lunged at the cow, it would kill the cow.
But he wouldn't lunge at the cow.
I don't have as much faith in that.
I think he's like a Boston, like just
Well, Boston knocked over Hero once, like ran through the door
But
and
not
knocked him over.
intentionally.
Well, that's not. Well, that's why it's more dangerous. If Boston was Crypto and hit Hero like that, Hero would have gone flying through the horizon.
Well, no, because Boston is Crypto, then
This is good.
Hero would be Superman.
No, I'm talking about Hero's still Hero, but just the dog is Crypto.
But you can't have Crypto without Superman, right?
Then somebody else, Superman's flying around, we're house sitting.
You wanted that message to me. It says a whole lot more about you than what anyone meant for it to me.
I'm not who I thought I was. They sent me here to hurt people.
Remind me, this like message has not come up in any other Superman movie, right?
Not in any other Superman movie, no. But there have been iterations where his biological parents sent him to destroy or take over. Or...
Choices, Clark.
It was a big swing from James Gunn to do that.
Actions.
It's not who I am underneath. What I do that defines me.
I'm more proud of you.
No. Clark, there's something on the box you might want to see.
On the box.
Minutes away from invading Jarampur once again. Potentially superior firepower of the well-trained Baravian military. The villagers cling on to what little hope they have left as there's...
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them.
I have to get to Baravia, Terrific.
There won't be a Baravia or planet Earth if you don't get here soon.
Oh my gosh.
I need your help.
Mandatory evacuation.
Put Persephone on the phone. Yes, she will care. Cats know the sound of your voice.
Luther's been selling arms to Gurgos for pennies on the dollar for years, in exchange for half of Jarampur.
You're a kid.
Chronicling Baravia's agreement to cede half of the country to Lex Luthor.
Nice.
Is complete.
He wants to...
Good job, Eve.
Yeah.
Cultish acolytes believe he's going to create a technologically advanced utopia.
Utopia?
Photos showed he was behind the whole Hammer of Baravia scam.
All of it seems to be geared towards stopping Superman from standing in the way of the Baravian invasion, Chief.
Buckle up, kids.
Why don't I ever see?
Jimmy, will you try?
Oh my goodness. And this is a black hole that is developing?
It's a rift with the Pocket Universe, not a black hole.
Ooh. Ugh.
Dang.
I'm glad there's an element of like his team being like, see, like we told you not to do this.
Luther will have the code. Just give me a minute, I'll get Crypto and we'll go.
You brought that dog, man!
I didn't want him killing my parents' cows.
See?
Seven R.
Oh.
You don't have to do what Luther...
Oh.
Fill his lungs and kill the son of a bitch.
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Can't he hold his breath for over an hour?
Not without air in his lungs.
Jeez.
Dang.
What's his game?
Keep up.
We're trying!
Oh boy.
Envelop him completely.
They've got to have like a maximum distance they can go.
Won't be able to sustain the impact at this speed.
He's the only one protected!
Oh, wait, he's protected by the nanonites or because he's Superman?
Yeah, the nanites.
Entering.
And he's Superman. But I created like an additional cushion for him.
Doesn't he still have the same problem though? Are they connected to her? So if she's dead, then okay.
Incapacitated, they become. I mean, they'll still be in there, but he can maybe cough them up.
Oh, gotcha.
Ew.
What?
George of the Jungle, Brendan Fraser.
You turned her against me.
What are you doing here? Am I the only one who thinks he kind of looks like him?
Cloning you was relatively simple.
That's how you got into the fortress. You had my DNA.
The match was imperfect. He might be even and stronger.
Oh, wild.
2-8. Brain beats brawn.
He kind of looks like Brendan Fraser in that form, doesn't he? A little bit, no?
A little bit.
Liar!
I think it's just the hair, though.
I think it's like his face.
Oh, gosh.
Superman.
Jeez.
Your plans in Baravia won't work.
Why's that?
Because I called in some friends.
There is an anomaly at the border.
The guy tried to pop that kid.
Superman couldn't make it. So you got an upgrade.
Warning.
You are too delicate and weak, like Superman.
Wow, that's pretty bold.
Not like Superman.
Why don't I have a seat?
I created the Baravian military conflict to kill you.
You're driven by envy, Luthor. You couldn't be more obvious.
13L. His strength illuminates how weak we all really are. What are you smirking at, you idiot?
Brain beats brawn.
All right, Crypto.
You watch him through those. Tell him what to do. Crypto, get the toy.
Oh, the stupid dog! Down. Alpha down! Kill him!
Good luck with that.
Oof.
Down in the back there.
Ooh.
George!
Quit messing around!
I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
I'm closing the frickin' grip.
We'll close it from the bunker before it gets to a city I care about.
I can help. I don't need your help. Goddamn, Mr. Terrific.
Alien! That is where you've always been wrong about me, Lex. I wake up every morning and despite not knowing what to do, I try to make the best choices I can. I screw up all the time. That is being human.
None of this matters, you patronizing clown. If not today, then
Crypto is really coming in clutch.
Dude.
Got it.
Billionaire Lex Luthor aligning himself with a foreign entity, believe it or not.
Little did we know he was a traitor. Foolishly
One thing conservatives and liberals can finally agree on is that Lex Luthor sucks.
He is, of course, the hero we always thought he was.
So if this was real world, I guess people would assume that that second part of the message was fabricated because Lex Luthor was found guilty of, you know.
Yeah, I mean, even when it's spelled out, people still think it might have been fabricated. But yeah, I mean, there'd be incentive in that case to fabricate it.
But they're not like dealing with the fact that like it could be true.
I mean, the other linguists, Mr. Terrific even.
Now they're the ones making the rules.
Get his bald ass to Belle Reed.
Now we can be together forever.
Miss Lane, I thought I might give you an interview.
That would be great. How about over here for an interview? I love you too.
How long have they been hooking up?
About 3 months, I think.
Maybe one day you'll give me a name.
Four's a name.
So is Gary. Sir, I think your cousin has returned.
Why did you move the door?
I didn't move the door.
Hey, where is my dog?
His cousin?
Yeah, Supergirl.
Well, this is why he has behavioral issues.
Thanks for watching him, bitch!
A lot of people love that character change there.
Would you like to see the footage of your parents?
Yeah, Gary. That'd be nice.
Gary.
Aww. I mean, so does that make his original parents
evil?
On the
yeah,
I
it
mean,
does. Yeah, it does.
Huh.
That's an iconic image from the comics of him with Krypto looking down on Earth.
So sweet.
All right, skipping to post credits.
What?
It's just a little off.
Do you want me to take it apart and put it back together?
No. It was just...
You just what?
Hey, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out. I shouldn't have brought it up. Darn it, I can be such a jerk sometimes.
Just finished watching Superman 2025. I think this movie is a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff I liked about it, and I know I'm not gonna go over every single thing from my previous review, but this is some of the stuff that the nuance of reviews today that I find frustrating, because a lot of it comes down to just preference of some of the choices that they make, some technical things, like I mentioned. The way that James Gunn does flying scenes, I don't think is as good as we've seen in other Superman movies, but the big things are big, like the choice in having Superman's parents be basically evil. I've had a lot of people say that that does happen in the Smallville universe, and there are some comic adaptations, and they liked that change. And I can understand liking that change because it's certainly something different from the cinematic standpoint. But I think going and saying, it is comic book accurate is a way to try to make the subjective opinion feel more objective than it is, because they're both comic book accurate. It's why I never really get too hung up on that. I can understand the subjectivity of saying, I actually prefer the idea that Superman's parents are evil, because it makes Superman's upbringing from his adoptive parents, allowing him to decide his own future despite what his biological parents wanted. So I understand that. I just like the idea of his biological parents loving him, wanting to go and be righteous and virtuous, and also that your adoptive parents can love you as much as the biological parents. And I kind of like that messaging, you know, a little bit more than this, but I understand why you would like it, even if it's not my preference. My other big thing was Metamorphose. I mentioned in my other review that I thought that was a huge oversight on Lex's part, of a guy that can create elements that it never occurred that he could create some sort of compound to replicate the effects that a sun could have. I mean, you even pointed it out prior to that, can he create a sun? So I actually thought originally that was part of Lex's plan, and then to have Metamorphose's son across the way, like being, just incentivizes him to, like, if Superman's evil, he could potentially convince Metamorphose to fall for this trick of creating the sun, or if Superman's good, he's gonna go and actually help his son. So whether Superman is evil or good, it seemed like a stupid choice to put him there, because Superman would either lie or actually attempt to help. But it doesn't detract from the overall enjoyment of the movie. I like a lot of the messaging. I like David Cornsweet a lot. I think that he's a great Superman. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen down the line, but I do have some of those issues with it. But Jen, you went into it fresh. You don't have quite as much a nostalgic love of this character as probably many of our viewers, as probably as me. So I'd love to know what you thought, especially in comparison to some of the other Superman things that we've seen, and on its own merit. What did you think?
I am am pretty shocked because I actually really enjoyed it for a couple of reasons. They took quite a few risks, it felt like, in this movie. The revelation that his parents had the second part of the message that Superman never heard, and it honestly had nefarious motives in it, was really surprising, not something that I would have ever expected. And the fact that I mean, I feel like that's controversial, just electing to go down that road. Because honestly, they gave us just a smidge of like planting that idea. But as a viewer, I realized that there is possibly more questions to that, you know? Is there more context to it? What do they exactly mean? Why would they say that to him? Were they truly evil individuals? Leaving it the way that they did in the movie, I don't know if they're gonna like address that later on or expand on it. But for me, I still have questions, even though it was very clear that that message was not great. But I think just having that in the movie was a huge risk. I love the idea of his parents, you know, having this original intention for Superman, and Superman being the direct opposite of that intention. I think that creates like so much conflict, and then also being able to give a spotlight to his adoptive parents, I think is really great and honestly warranted. Every time I see a Superman movie, one of the consistent things that I see is that he has great step parents, clearly love him to death. So I'm glad that they had that moment where they could just give them credit for that. Another big surprise for me was how much I ended up enjoying kind of the sidekicks. The Justice Gang, especially with DC, I do not have a very good history of honestly welcoming them. Like, it just, either there's too many of them, they get lost in the sauce, or they're just not interesting. And this movie was different. Mr. Terrific, I absolutely loved. I thought that he was great. He added so much to the film. If it wasn't for him, I don't know what would have happened with Superman. Hawk Girl. I like the actress that played her, so that was a fun coincidence, but I think her character was still really interesting. I don't know about Green Lantern. He was fine, I guess. And then Crypto, I really like. For most of the movie, he was useless, and that's coming from me, a dog lover, but I'm glad that they gave him that moment at the end of the movie that really showed that he is capable. Yes, he's a dog, but there is a reason that he is Superman's dog. So I'm glad that they did that. I think the CG looked really, really good. I thought it looked fabulous. A lot of the fight scenes, the action scenes, I think looked really good. The Lex Luthor sidekicks, I don't remember their name, the girl.
Eve?
No. The girl in the black with the
engineer.
Yeah, the engineer, I really thought she was fabulous. I did. Very unique, very capable, and even Eve was like the one that like cracked this whole thing open. I thought that was great for her character development, because the entire time I'm like, what is this girl doing in this movie? She's so out of place. And then to see her have that moment where she is like collecting all this very useful information that's gonna bring down our villain, oh, that was great. I think my biggest complaint with this movie, and it's not even that big, Lois and Superman, from the other movies, I felt like they put such a spotlight on their love story, right? This huge thing that all of us want to attain to. It's a storybook type of love. However, in this movie, the only time that they were really together was when they were fighting. So they really didn't get to shine on that love story or expand on it. We got a little bit at the end with that moment, but I think that they probably should have focused on that a little more. Lois, I don't think added as much to the story or the movie as I was thinking going in. The only thing that I can think of is when she noticed Eve's selfies, and in the background, the information with Lex.
She also got Mr. Terrific to convince him to help Superman.
Maybe, okay. So she convinced Mr. Terrific, but beyond that, like under her own volition, she kind of tagged along with him. But as far as things that she was doing on her own, I think I was expecting a little more. Not to say that she didn't do anything.
That's actually what Matt said in his review too, and people were like, how could you say that about, I'm just surprised to hear you say that as well.
Well, I'm not saying that she didn't do anything. She did notice Eve's information in the selfies. Yeah. And if it wasn't for that, they wouldn't have been able to even crack that. But I was expecting more as far as her character, because Lois, I feel like, is a character that has always been built up. So it was a little bit of a letdown for me as far as her character, but that's really my biggest complaint. Lex, I think that he was good. I don't love him. I don't know who the actor is up to.
I forget his name. He was the most proficient actor of all of them. He got paid the most for the movie too. Huh. I forget his name. He's been in a lot.
I think it's great that they highlighted on the fact that he had studied Superman so much that he was essentially telling his henchmen how to defeat Superman. I thought that was, it makes sense to me. You know, in essence, he is obsessed with Superman and he used that as a weapon. Overall, I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I think that they took a lot of risks. A lot of surprises in this movie. I loved also the idea of them cloning Superman, because I feel like that would be if I was a villain, that's what I would do. I would we need to figure out how to make another one of these guys. I think that's like a very natural road to go down. I'm glad that they kind of exploited that. Overall, I really enjoyed it.
What would you rate it?
I think it was a fun film. I think that a lot of the previous Superman movies kind of run together, honestly, because it's just a very similar storyline, which makes sense because it's based off of the comics. But this one kind of switched it up and said, we're gonna give you your normal beloved Superman, but we're gonna add in some fun elements and some fun surprises, honestly. So I think I'm gonna rate it an 8.
Totally get that. A lot of great points. I think the next big one for me, and again, it goes down to preference of how you prefer this character to be portrayed. I started seeing comments of like, you don't understand the character. The problem is when you have a comic book character that's had so many iterations, so many different writers over decades, it's really hard to say that and it be consistent across the board. Yes, there are iterations of this Superman, but not so much complaints. Again, it's just preference. My preference for Superman is not sort of the DC AMU Superman. This Superman, where I feel like when we watched the DC AMU and we saw Superman show up, and my comments were kind of like, he acts like he's not the Superman that I've come to know. Like he seems to be like a decent dude with Superman's powers, but he doesn't feel like Superman. And I think after seeing this, my opinion is that he is kind of just like a dude, kind of he's just a guy, and that's kind of one of his main points to Lex Luthor. It's like, I'm just human. I wake up, I'm scared, I make mistakes all the time, and that's really, really great. And I totally see like people's draw to that, because it makes it much more identifiable to me, like, hey, I'm like Superman too. And I think that messaging works better for me in a character like Spider-Man than it does Superman, because I like having a Superman that is above average in virtue, and above average in righteousness, and above average in goodness. Somebody to look to, but like, hey, I really want to be like that. And I think this Superman is a lot more of like, hey, I already am like that. That's a small distinction, and I know some people are going to disagree with me on that, but I think that's what separates this Superman, who's still a great Superman, great guy, but still a guy, versus somebody like Christopher Reeve Superman. I know that's another movie comparison where it's like, dang, he's just like, he is above average, and it's the taking advantage of that hyper goodness that makes him vulnerable, where Lex Luthor gives him a choice, save these people or let these people die, where those are kind of more of the conflicts than I'm fighting the engineer or I'm fighting Bizarro or a clone of myself. So again, it's not a critique so much, and I get why people really like, especially that speech at the end, are like, yes, heck yeah, totally get it, totally understand, love that. For me, I just prefer a Superman that's that you can kind of look up to and be like, that's something I want to strive to, not somebody that is a reflection of myself. Hopefully that makes sense. I know that's controversial. I know people have opinions on that, but it's just preference. I really have a bone to pick when people are like, this is the more accurate version, you don't understand the character, they did this in one of the Silver Age comics, so it's comic. Totally get that, totally understand that, but the other versions are comic accurate too. So those are just some of my points. I gave this movie a 7 rating. Again, I really like the movie. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed the visual effects. I like the Justice Gang stuff, but those big things are big, and they're essential too. They're not just like this little side thing, like, you know, but they're essential things. So I rated about a 7. I probably will stick around there, maybe a 7.5 if you really want me to bump it up a little bit. So 7.5 for me, and I'm excited to see where they're gonna go with it too. I think this idea of like, this is the best, or it's absolute dog water, trash, horrible movie, they should never let James get, I'm not there. There's nuance, guys, in some of this stuff. So hopefully you guys can at least see where I'm coming from, even if you don't agree. So 7.5 for me.
I just wanted to mention that my biggest hesitation going in was the David Cornsweet actor. I think that he did a fantastic job. He definitely brings that like Boy Scout Superman out. That's the vibe I get from him. With that said, I will say I am still Henry Cavill like all the way. I think watching this kind of solidifies that. I think that he is my Superman. I think with David Cornsweet, they had more of a spotlight on maybe the emotional strength versus the physical strength. Not to say that that wasn't displayed in this movie, because it clearly was. We get it. Superman is somebody to be reckoned with. However, I think that Henry Cavill kind of displayed that like ultra strong.
Are you, just so I'm clear here, you're saying that this Superman didn't feel quite as strong or powerful as some of the others?
I think the focus was not, yes. I'm trying to like,
not upset the fanboys.
I'm not trying to say that he was weak in this movie, because I don't think that. I think there was plenty of times throughout this movie where it was clear he had exceptional physical strength. However, it felt like with Henry Cavill, that was more of a spotlight than it was with David Cornsweet.
That's what I said too. A lot of people are saying that this Superman feels like a weaker Superman. Again, I don't think he's a weak Superman, but there's something, and we can't even say this because people are gonna go, oh, you're just Snyder fanboys. You should have seen my review for Man of Steel, you know, with that too. But you're right. I think that Snyder's like flight, like the way he did flying sequences looked a lot better.
He came across as more sensitive, honestly.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying that as a bad thing.
But your point that like Superman was like a presence. He was like a force of nature. I agree with that too. Guys, these are just some of our thoughts. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments below. We kind of covered a lot of stuff. I tried to hyper focus on specific things instead of my other review. If you'd like to go check that out, I did it with Matt like right after the theater. But let us know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe. You can be notified when we post the next video. And don't forget to check out Patreon, where you can watch videos like this one early and ad-free until they're posted. And you can watch the full-length reaction of Superman with us over there too. You just need your own copy to sync up with us. We watch this on Amazon Prime. It's the only place we could rent it or buy it at this point in time of recording. But for now, that is it. Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video, everyone. Up, up, and away. Take care.